Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today's video might be, I'll admit it, slightly ambitious. Hopefully not overly ambitious, but slightly ambitious nonetheless. We are going to look at all of these. I just got a table full of stuff here, guys. The Tarte Holiday release. Now, for quite a few months now, I've been making a little funny haha joke about how something is in the coffee at Tarte. Like it's extra caffeinated. They're really on overdrive at Tarte. Every time, like Tarte's on QVC a lot and such, or Tarte, or the Ulta site, or even Sephora, there's just so many Tarte releases. And whenever they have one release, they follow it up with a ton. It's my job to keep up with this stuff, and I can't keep up with it. And I've even made a joke before that sometimes I purposely don't keep up with it all because I don't want it to look like I'm being paid by Tarte. Trust me, I'm not. That would be nice, but I'm not. So I didn't want to look like, as I joke, the Tarte channel. So sometimes I have to cool it on the Tarte releases, even though I love Tarte. I really do. I think they're affordable. I think they're fun. I think they're unique and creative. But, I can't just review Tarte. They're putting ColourPop to shame. ColourPop is prolific. But these guys are really releasing a lot. And in fact, I'll tell you, I still have two Tarte products, a new face powder and eye stick that I haven't even gotten around to. It's in my line over there. This is pushing it out of the way because the other day, Tarte had this big announcement that they had this huge holiday release on their site. So I went through it and I just kind of hauled a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go through what I got. We're gonna have a little demo. For the first time ever, I'm gonna do a montage of eyeshadows. I've never done that before. So we are going to do that today as well so we can get it all kind of tried on for you. In addition, today I got an email in my inbox about these two new products for Tarte Holidays, not holidays, just Tarte. And I actually was like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. We're going to deal with what I picked up in the holiday kind of sale or holiday release. And I'm not even going to get the ones that I'm putting on screen here that are also new, limited edition, new shades. And that's the thing. They're not rehashing. They're not repackaging. These are all new shades. So what are they doing over there at Tarte? They have no business being this prolific. They're exhausting me. Okay, so let's talk about what I picked up, and then we're going to try it all on, and then we're going to talk about what I think of it all. Okay, the first thing I just want you to know is we have this thing called the Gilded Glamour Amazonian Clay Eyeshadow Wardrobe. It's $54. Why is it called a wardrobe? Because it consists of two palettes, which we're going to see in a moment, that are, one is warm and one is cool. Here's the warm one, here's the cool one. We're going to look at them. Everything's going to be in two different lights. Like I told you, this is a very ambitious video. Okay, so for $54, you get these two palettes. And the thing about these palettes is you've got two limited edition extra large. Between the two of them, each have 18 shades. So between the two of them, 36 brand new shades, as I said, that you can mix and match. So between the two of them, 16 matte shades, 20 shimmer shades. So the Gilded palette, let me make sure I've got it right. The Gilded palette is the warm palette. So let's just take a look at that in the pan first. That's the Gilded palette. It's the nice and warm palette. And then it also comes with, for $54, it comes with the Glamour palette, which is the cooler palette. Hey, my Cool Tone Revolution Army out there. Look at a cool tone palette. You have to buy the warm to get it, though. They're not, as far as I know, being sold separately. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So for $54, this is the wardrobe that you get. You get the Gilded palette, which is the warm one, and you get the Glamour palette, which is the cool one, for a total of 36 new shades. Not bad, not bad. So you could use them together or you could use them separate. We're going to actually do them separate today. But before we go to all the other stuff I hauled, let me just show you this stuff first. Okay, so here is the Gilded taking up my entire arm. This is the warm shadows. The Gilded taking up my entire arm, first in studio lighting. So you can see that there. These are nice and creamy. Typical of Tarte, all of these palettes have a slightly powdery matte shade. I find it very easy to work with and it doesn't bother me. But if Tarte's little bit of powdery matte shadows bothers you, then this will bother you too. I found it no big deal and you'll see me use them in the demo. Let's go outside into the warm California sunshine. Fortunately, not as hot as it was last week, but still very warm California sunshine. To see this warmer of the two that come with the Gilded Glamour Amazon Clay eyeshadow wardrobe, here is the Gilded warm shades on my arm. in the warm California sunshine. Moving along, however, at breathtaking speed. No time to sit down, no time to rest. Let's take a look at the cooler palette for you Cool Tone Revolution folks, and that is the Glamour palette. There you saw it in the pan. Let's take a look at it on my arm in studio lighting. Take a look at it there, and then after you take a look at that, we are going to step outside into the warm California sunshine. Look at that. This one has mauves and greens and blues. And some nice kind of army greens. Definitely a cool, slightly grungier look that is very, very pretty. Like I said, let me know if you have seen them sold separately. To my knowledge, these are sold together as a set for the holidays. Now we have going here, if you didn't know what I meant, I called the Cool Tone Revolution Army. We have so many of the members of our community who are like, where are the cool tones? Why is it always the warm tones? You can be a member of the Cool Tone Revolution Army. You can even hold an officer's rank of the Cool Tone Revolution Army just by demonstrating your dedication. Just ask me in the comments if you could be admitted to the troops if you are someone waiting for the Cool Tone Revolution. We need your support. Okay, let's move on, again, at breathtaking speed. The next one, now this is part of the Sugar Rush. See, Tarte has Tarte, they have Tartelette, they have Sugar Rush. It's all Tarte, but they're like almost like little lines within the brand, right? So this is part of the Sugar Rush, generally considered the younger Tarte. Tartelette too, I don't know, whatever, it's all Tarte. So this is quite pretty and makes quite a nice gift. Look at the packaging on this. Whereas the Gilded Glamour Amazonian Clay kind of wardrobe has these hard, wipeable, pretty nice plastic with a mirror. This is more of a kind of a gift set. It's very pretty and glittery. The cool thing about this, let me just let you know, I really tested it. Sometimes when things are made like this and you can feel the glitter comes off on your hands, but this does not. It's glued down pretty well. That annoys me. When you hold it and then you have to look and you've got glitter on your hands, that will not happen in case you were wondering. But overall, it's a slightly awkward, thick size. And though it has a pretty mirror, it does kind of close easily. It's slightly awkward to hold in the hand. I just wanted to mention it. It comes, interestingly enough, with this mascara, which is a mascara I had not tried before. The Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. Have you guys tried that before? Well, at any rate, that comes with this. There's 20 new shades in this mini mascara. So let's look at it here in the pan. 8 mattes, 12 shimmers, and the Lights Camera Lashes mascara that lifts and curls. These are, again, brand new shades, and they brag that this palette smells like caramel, or caramel, however you say it in your part of the world. No, not really. It kind of has a sweet scent, but look I love me some caramel. I'm a girl who doesn't pass up the caramel. And no, it doesn't smell like caramel. It doesn't smell bad, but it does not smell like caramel. I'm just telling you. Now, this is $39. These are very lovely performing shades. I use these in the demo, and this is the look I'm wearing right now. So this was the last look I did in the demo. So I kept it on here for the intro, and I think it's a very pretty look. You can kind of guess what shades I used, but you will see it in the demo. I had to work a little bit harder with these just to kind of get them built up, but they're very, very pretty. And the choices, I mean, if you're looking for a gift, this would be a really pretty one. And this is a very fine curling and lifting mascara. I'm really loving the current. Tarte has a tubing mascara that they released that they kind of can't keep in stock, and I really, really love it. But I just wanted you to know that we do have this one as well in this really cute kind of gifted case. The other thing is that the mascara really clicks in there really well, so it doesn't rumble around. What did we have? Oh, the Tarte Maneater had the smaller Maneater palette, had a mascara they included as well, if you recall, and I hated it because when you shake it, you hear it rumble around. So this one definitely clicks in. In fact, it clicks in so well, it's kind of hard to get like a purchase on it to pull it out. I had to like pry it out. It's probably a Rebecca thing. I'm just saying. Let's take a look here first on my arm in studio lighting. Here is the beautiful Sweet Tarte Eye Candy Eyeshadow Palette, the Sugar Rush from Tarte. That's its full name for $39. Here it is on my arm in studio lighting. Take a look at that there. Very, very beautiful. And then outside in the warm California sunshine, take a look at that. Very, very, very beautiful stuff. Okay, and now, the last thing that I purchased. Remember, there's more. There's more, and they gave me some of their beautiful, the Maracuja lip treatments they threw in, but those weren't new. This one caught my eye, and this is the Precious Gems Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette. This is $39, and this has 5 brand new cheek shades, so 5 brand new blushes, and 1 best-selling bronzer. So this is the bronzer. It's Park Avenue Princess. Even on me, this is more like a blush. That's not really a bronzer. I mean, I loaded up in the demo so you can see me use it as a bronzer, but this guy here is, I think, more like a blush. And in fact, all of these blushes are beautiful, but they really take a lot of building up. I am wearing so much blush right now for it to even be able to show on camera. So I like this, but and I don't like really fiercely dark blushes. You know, in the butterfly palette of Hourglass, the Hourglass butterfly palette, I put up a video, a TikTok video of me using it. And it's super, super, super dark. And I don't mind it. But these, on the other hand, are actually too faint. So this is not my absolute favorite, but I'll let you take a look at it in the demo. And first, let's also look at this on my arm in studio lighting. You're not going to see it too well. You do see it a little better outside. The bronzer, for those of you wondering, because it honestly looks like a blush, is again the bottom row. I'm doing all of my swatches now to replicate the actual palette so that you see them in the order and the way that they're appearing in the palette. So that's where the bronzer is, that bottom right. And let's take a look at it outside in the warm California sunshine. Take a look at that there. They're very faint blushes, very pretty. And if you are very fair skinned, this would be a lovely palette for you. Much beyond fair skinned, unless you don't mind building up and really want control over the build of your blush, I'm not sure you'd be thrilled with it. I'm just being honest. Also keep in mind that there's more releases, and then I got this email showing me these releases, plus I've got some more little Tarte products released kind of just before this holiday collection that I'm going to put in another multi-brand video. Honestly, Tarte is out of control. Like, I feel like if you looked into the windows of the Tarte headquarters, I think it might actually be here in Los Angeles, that you just see people like running around and pushing whiteboards, and it's my imagination run away. But Tarte, man, they are killing it. What are they doing over there? They're very either overly caffeinated or like energy drinks. Something like that. I don't know what they're doing over there. So we're going to go to the demo now, and I wanted you to know that our demo this time is going to feature some of my favorite eye brushes and cheek brushes from BK Beauty, which actually, including the Angie Hot and Flashy set, which we're coming up soon on the anniversary of that set's release. Can you believe it? That has been such a huge seller for them. So watch for all of these products being used. I'll label it on screen, and for the BK Beauty brushes. Stand by. Okay, what was your favorite? I think I probably need to be doing some more in-depth looks. In a way, I admit that I kind of gave short shrift to these two palettes because they got one eye each, and I would have liked to do more. So I will in upcoming videos, and I'll do something on TikTok and such. And I can do better swatches for you guys if you need it. This was just a huge undertaking. Again, I could have spread this out and given every palette its own video, and that would have been fun in terms of making the content, but honestly, I really do. I mean, don't want to be the Tarte channel, and they are like way too prolific. Slow it down, Tarte. I'm about to catch up. I'm out of breath, Tarte. So tell me what you think. Again, all the eyeshadow palettes are very pretty, very well performing, especially for the price. Very unique, new shades, limited edition, very pretty. This will appeal to those younger in your life. It appeals to me too because I'm essentially a parakeet who likes sparkly things. But, you know, it's really pretty, but it's a little clumsy. It's a little clumsy. These palettes are a little bit better, you know, a little bit more useful. But the shades promise to last 12 hours, and they have. I've been wearing this all day. The blush palette I've seen better from Tarte. It's very nice, but takes a lot of building. And I personally think the bronzer is essentially going to be just another light blush. I have bronzed with it. You saw it in the demo, but... you know, I need a little more oomph for my bronzer, and I'm a light medium. So, you know, it's not my favorite, but there's so many good things to go through here, and they're packaged so nicely for the holidays as well. I don't have my Santa hat on the cow over there. I really need to do that. I'll do it for the thumbnail. So let me know if you decided to get anything and what you think of Tarte and this prolificness. I mean, honestly, I think they need to take a break. I just need to go over there with like a whistle and blow it so that everybody stops. At ease, Tarte. Oh my goodness. But I love them. I think these are really, really fun. I'd like to know what you picked up, if anything, and what your thoughts are, especially on the demo, and what you'd like to see more of. I just didn't want this to be a 2-hour video, so I ran through quickly. So, you know, let me know what you guys are thinking in comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you have not done so, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Our viewers and our numbers are growing, and that just helps me get the word out there. You can definitely donate using the super thanks below. And we do have memberships where you can join for special lives where we can talk about behind the scenes stuff and things like that. But any way that you're involved, TikTok, Instagram, I'm happy to see you. And I certainly want to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.